Hello everyone, I'm Marco Morelli for BCLocalNews.com. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the BC Buzz. Here's what happened this week.
Want the latest buzz in your community? Then go to BCLocalNews.com. Online, all the time. BC Buzz.
Well, H1N1 clinics opened sporadically throughout the province. One South Delta area vaccination center had relatively light traffic. In Revelstoke, Aaron Orlando reports on a brazen robbery at a Shell service station. In American Hockey League action, the Abbotsford Heat split their weekend series versus the Ice Hogs from Rockford. And finally, we check with the Vernon Morning Star sports crew and see how they made out with their Week 9 NFL predictions. With many H1N1 clinics opening up around British Columbia, long lines and wait times have become commonplace. However, at one South Delta clinic Monday afternoon, the scene was a little different. Fraser Health spokeswoman Joan Marshall said it hasn't been overwhelming.
Right now, primarily it's been families here today because children from the ages of 6 months up to 5 years are eligible for the vaccine. We've also had some caregivers of people who are immunocompromised, but so far it's been running very, very well. It has been a steady all day according to the nurses, but it has not been overwhelming, and people have been very good about waiting, and people who have arrived and realized that they aren't part of the high-risk group have been very good about that.
As the availability of the H1N1 vaccine enters its third week, Monday's public clinic was the first to be offered in South Delta. The high-priority groups currently eligible for the H1N1 vaccine include people under 65 years old with chronic health conditions, pregnant women in their second half of their pregnancies, and children 6 months of age to 4 years old. For more information, visit fraserhealth.ca.
A man brandishing a sawed-off shotgun robbed the Shell service station in Revelstoke this Sunday evening just after 9 p.m., making off with an unknown amount of cash. Following the robbery, Revelstoke RCMP could be seen scouring the area around the station, which is located at the Trans-Canada Highway. Members could be seen sweeping the adjacent bushes with a spotlight, while others interviewed employees from the store and other witnesses. Check back at RevelstokeTimesReview.com for more on this developing story.
Hello, hockey fans. Welcome back to the Abbotsford Entertainment and Sports Centre for tonight's post-game wrap-up between the Rockford Ice Hogs and your Abbotsford Heat. My name is Dave Sheldon from the Heat. You pick it up in the first period. A good chance here by the Rockford forwards, or the defender on the play that came in, drove the net, took the shot on goal, and got behind Irving. But Keith Seabrook had a very, very good game defensively as well for the Heat. He swooped in behind Irving, didn't give up on the play, and swept this puck off the goal line. Second period begins, and again, the Heat took a lot of penalties early in the second period. And then Davis picked up a goal in 5-on-5. Now, again, I talk about penalties for the simple reason that you get into a situation where you're killing penalties off, your guys get tired, you get out of sorts, and it gives the other team momentum. Davis gets this goal. You watch this shot here, saved by Irving, but Cole, in behind his goaltender, pivots. It goes off his skate, in behind the goaltender. 1-0 at the 12-12 mark of period number 2. Then more penalties come up. 5-on-3 opportunity for Rockford late in period number 2, and a 5-on-3 chance executed perfectly. MacArthur down low to Brophy. Brophy beats Leland Irving with a shot. It was 2-0 at the 19:08 mark of period number 2. 2-0 after 2 periods of play. The Heat came out charging in the third period. Their best period of the night was period number 3. They carried the play. They get a power play late in period number 3, and a lot of scrambling, a lot of mad scrambles. Finally, Michael Backlund bangs it home. Big shot under the crossbar. Fallon had no chance on that one. The Heat had their net pulled. The goaltender was out. 6-on-4 goal. Became 2-1 at that. The Abbotsford Heat. Your first star, Joe Fallon. He was very good. Your second star, Keith Seabrook, who was also good for the Abbotsford Heat. Leland Irving picks up star number 3. The Heat lose 2-1. They fall to 1-1 on this homestand. They will now head out for 3 games beginning next Thursday as they take on the Milwaukee Admirals. In fact, we'll try and sweep the Admirals. They've won 3 straight games against Milwaukee. They'll go to the Bradley Center for a game. 5 o'clock start here locally in Abbotsford.
Well, with the National Football League season moving into Week 9, the Pigskin posse at the Vernon Morning Star lock in their predictions prior to the week's action.
Welcome back, viewers, to the Morning Star Studios. It's Week 9 of the NFL, Week 2 for us. Coming off a 1-3 week, it's Roger Knox on the far side there. Kevin Mitchell in the middle at 2-2, tied with the protege, Graeme Corbett, here on the near side. Okay, we're looking at 3 games this week. Rod, you're gonna kick things off. We are looking at Miami visiting New England. Who do you like?
First of all, the protege is a car, Second of all, I can't believe I'm trailing somebody who thinks that they allow 1 point in the NFL, like Kevin thought last week. I'm picking New England. It's going to be in the snow. They're upset that they lost to the Dolphins earlier in the year. This one will be over by three-quarter time.
Kev.
I like the Patriots. Tom Brady, I mean, how can he be any happier living with Giselle? Supermodel, everything's going well, right for that guy. But I think the Mammals cover. I think Patriots by 2.
Graeme.
Okay, I think Wildcat would be nice to see let loose in New England, but I think Tom Brady's going to overcome, and Patriots are going to get the win.
Hey, the second game we're looking at this week is an upstart Houston team visiting Indianapolis. Matt Schaub quarterbacking the Texans into a proven Peyton Manning in Indianapolis. Raj, who do you like?
I like Indianapolis. I think they are, right now, clearly the best team in the AFC, and until somebody beats them, I won't think otherwise, and Houston's not going to be the team to beat them.
Kev.
David Letterman could coach Indianapolis and get a win. Houston doesn't have a chance. Indy by 10.
He is a hometown boy.
Correct.
Graeme.
I'm choosing Schaub and the Texans. I think it's time for an upset. I think they've got the offense to get it done. I know they're missing some key players right now, but I think they can do it. It's a big game for them.
All right, in our final matchup of the week, Rod, you're going to get the first chance to have a crack at Pittsburgh visiting Denver, who you correctly predicted last week would lose to Baltimore.
Great, I had one right anyway last week. Well, you know what? I'm sticking with the Broncos. I think they replaced Pittsburgh as the Monsters of Monday night. I think they do very well on Mondays, and they're going to beat the Steelers at home.
Kev, who do you like on Monday night?
The Broncos are overrated. First 10,000 fans get gloves from John Elway. So it'll be a big crowd. Denver sells out big time. People actually will their season tickets. In their wills, of course. Anyways, Broncos go down by 10.
Says a lot. Graeme.
I'm thinking Steelers. I think they finally got their form back this season, and I think they're starting to get on a roll, so I think they're going to do it.
Excellent. All right, gents. Well, we'll see how you do in Week 9, and we'll see you back here next week for Week 10.
Following the Monday Nighter, the results are in. On Sunday, the Indianapolis Colts squeaked out a 20-17 win over the Texans, while the New England Patriots edged the Dolphins 27-17. And on Monday, the defending champion Pittsburgh Steelers came out ahead of the Broncos from Denver 28-10. So that makes the big winner this week, Kevin Mitchell, going a perfect 3 for 3. Both Roger Knox and Graeme Corbett trailed close behind, each going 2 for 3. And that just about does it for this Tuesday's edition of the BC Buzz. Remember, for more on these headlines and others from around the province, come back and visit us at bclocalnews.com. I'm Marco Morelli, and I'll see you on Friday.